Forget about the big budget blockbusters, because 2025's true masterpieces weren't made by billion-dollar studios. They were born from small teams, bold ideas, and pure passion. These are the indie games that swept awards, stole hearts, and reminded us why we fell in love with gaming in the first place. Today, we're diving into the real stars of 2025, the titles that didn't need cinematic trailers or celebrity cameos to prove their worth. So grab a snack, get comfy, and let's explore the award-winning indie gems that put creativity above everything else. 5. The Plucky Squire. Let's start with one of the most heartwarming and visually stunning games of the year, The Plucky Squire. This charming adventure captured audiences worldwide and walked away with Best Art Direction and Best Family Game at the 2025 Indie Game Awards. You play as Jot, a brave little storybook hero who discovers that life doesn't have to stay on the page. Literally, he leaps from the 2D world of his book into a 3D environment filled with puzzles, secrets, and a beautiful blend of imagination and nostalgia. What makes the Plucky Squire so special is how effortlessly it switches between 2D and 3D gameplay, a mechanic that feels magical every single time. It's colorful, witty, and full of heart. As a gamer, it reminded me of the joy I felt playing Super Mario Odyssey or It Takes Two, that sense of wonder and discovery around every corner. It's not about epic battles or dark stories, it's about creativity, curiosity, and that childlike sense of adventure we all miss sometimes. And honestly, that's what gaming should feel like. Next up is a game that surprised everyone, Pacific Drive, a mysterious, atmospheric survival adventure that turned the simple act of driving into something profound. Set in the eerie Olympic exclusion zone of the Pacific Northwest, this game has you repairing, upgrading, and depending on your car as your only companion. Every trip is unpredictable. The weather, the anomalies, the radio static, it all builds this constant tension that keeps you on edge. Pacific Drive won Best Narrative Design and Best Audio, and it's easy to see why. The sound of rain on the windshield, the hum of the engine, the eerie silence between storms, it's immersive in a way few games manage to be. What's so fascinating is how personal it feels. You don't play as a super soldier or chosen hero, you're just trying to survive. Every drive feels like a metaphor for holding yourself together when the world around you falls apart. As a gamer, it reminded me of Firewatch meets the Walking Dead Telltale series. Story-driven, emotional, and deeply human. It's a quiet masterpiece, the kind that stays with you long after you turn it off. And now, the legend, Hollow Knight Silksong. After years of anticipation, Team Cherry finally delivered the sequel fans had been dreaming of. And yes, it was worth the wait. You take on the role of Hornet, agile and fierce, exploring a hauntingly beautiful kingdom filled with danger and secrets. The combat is sharper, the movement faster, and every environment feels alive with mystery. It won multiple awards, including Best Action Game and Game of the Year Indie, and deservedly so. Every frame, every sound, every enemy feels handcrafted. As a gamer, I have to say, few games capture atmosphere like this one does. It's tough, but fair. Dark, but beautiful. You don't just play Silksong, you live it. It's one of those games that makes time disappear, pulling you deeper until you realize you've been exploring for hours. If you love games that challenge your skill and reward your patience, this is a must-play masterpiece. Now, let's take a slower turn with something truly unique, Sunset Hills. This one isn't about high scores, explosions, or even winning. It's about reflection. It's about emotion. It's about being present. You play as a small dog wandering through a surreal, watercolor-painted world, carrying a suitcase full of memories. There's no dialogue, no combat, just soft music, exploration, and storytelling told through visuals. Every frame looks like a painting. Every shadow, every color
tells part of the story. It's like playing a dream you never want to wake up from. Sunset Hills won Best Visual Art and Best Original Soundtrack, and once you experience it, you'll understand why. It's soothing, melancholy, and unforgettable. If you loved Journey or Spiritfarer, this is your kind of game. An emotional masterpiece that speaks straight to the soul. And finally, the one that shocked everyone. Clair Obscur Expedition 33. Not only is one of the most beautiful RPGs ever made, it's one of the most artistic. This game dominated indie award circuits, taking home Best RPG, Best PC Game, Player's Choice, and even Game of the Year. Set in a world inspired by 19th century France, you lead a group of heroes trying to end a deadly curse. Each year, the Paintress awakens and erases one number from the population. And this year, it's 33. Your mission, stop her before your number comes up. The turn-based combat blends action and rhythm in a way that feels strategic and cinematic. Every battle looks like a living painting, strokes of light and shadow colliding on the screen. And the story? It's poetic, emotional, and philosophical. It asks questions about time, mortality, and meaning, the kind of depth you rarely find in modern RPGs. For me, as a gamer, Clair Obscur feels like a love letter to art itself. It proves that indie doesn't mean small, it means fearless. If you only play one indie this year, make it this one.